Rekha Miss, you can start.
Principal എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
പിന്നെ സാറേ മിസ്റ്റർ മനോജിനോട് ഗൂഗിൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തോളാൻ പറ.
Sir.
Yes, Rekha Miss, start.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Hello. Shall I begin?
Yes. Carry on. Start.
Distinguished guests, the star of the day, Master Muhammad Aman, and all my dear friends, a very good evening. I'm really excited to be a part of this grand book releasing ceremony organized in the virtual platform as a joint venture of Reset and SAHITHY. Both Reset and SAHITHY have been hosting wonderful projects in the field of teaching, learning, and also literature. We all know that writers are respected all over the world, regardless of their age, language, or region. Nothing can replace the everlasting power of letters. That's why our little writer, Master Muhammad Aman, has been honored in such a big platform in the presence of our honorable Member of Parliament, Mr. SAHITHY, who's a great writer and an icon in the mind of Indian youth. Now it's time to begin this great function with a prayer. Let me cordially invite Sophia Sunil, mother of our young writer Muhammad Aman, for the prayer song. Mrs. Sophia, please. No.
ആനന്ദയാലുവായി ദാക്ഷിണ്യശാലിയായി വാഴുന്നോരീശ്വരൻ തിരുനാമത്തിൽ നിഖില ലോകങ്ങൾക്കുമേകരക്ഷകനാകും അഖിലേശ്വരനല്ലയോ സകല സ്തുതിയും അഖിലേശ്വരനല്ലയോ സകല സ്തുതിയും പരമകാരുണ്യവാൻ കരുണാനിധിയേ വിധിപായും ദിവസത്തിൻ നീകാരിവരെ നിയതമാരാധിപ്പും ഞങ്ങളങ്ങയെ മാത്രം സതതം സഹായമായി തീർപ്പതും തിരുമുന്നിൽ നയിക്കണം ഞങ്ങളെ നേരായ മാർഗ്ഗത്തിൽ നിന്നനുഗ്രഹപാത്രമായോർമാർഗ്ഗത്തിൽ അങ്ങയാൽ കോപിക്കപ്പെട്ടോരുടെ വഴിയല്ല സന്മാർഗ്ഗഭ്രഷ്ടർ തൻ വഴിയിലുമല്ല ആനന്ദയാലുവായി ദാക്ഷിണ്യശാലിയായി വാഴുന്നോരീശ്വരൻ തിരുനാമത്തിൽ നിഖില ലോകങ്ങൾക്കുമേകരക്ഷകനാകും അഖിലേശ്വരനല്ലയോ സകല സ്തുതിയും അഖിലേശ്വരനല്ലയോ സകല സ്തുതിയും. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. Now it's time to begin our grand ceremony with the welcome. Sir, may I proceed?
Good morning, good
Hello,
evening
sir.
to all. We are all now at an event that will become part of the history. The releasing ceremony of the novel Outerspace, written by little genius Muhammad Aman, a third grade student of International Indian School in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Outerspace. As you know, today it becomes the part of history by the age of novelist Muhammad Aman, a third grade student. I cordially invite Dr. Ismail Marideri, the vibrant personality behind this great event, a great motivational speaker, columnist. He is the man behind this event. I cordially invite Mr. Ismail Marideri sir to this function. Today, this book is releasing by eminent personality, Member of Parliament, Mr. Shashi Tharoor. Respectfully invite respected Tharoor ji to this wonderful event. And I welcome Sri Muzaffar Elam Kulat, editor Malayalam News Jeddah, Dr. Muzaffar Hassan, Principal International Indian School Jeddah, Sri Hashim Abbas, Sri Palliyara Sridharan, Chairman SAHITHY Institute Kerala, Mr. Kumar, Mr. Samina, Headmistress International Indian School Jeddah, KU Iqbal, writer and editor Mathrubhumi Online, Mrs. Maladi Das, Principal of Global Indian School Ajman UAE, Mr. Mohana Chandran, Global Indian School Ajman UAE, writer, English novel, Dr. C.H. Ibrahim Kuti, Chairman Reset Kerala, Bini Sahithy, Secretary General, Sahithy International. This book is introducing by Srimati Delcy Joseph, Principal, Model Public School, Pallipuram, Trivandrum. Once again, today, this day is the star of the day is Master Muhammad Aman. I cordially invite my little genius Muhammad Aman to this wonderful event. Once again, I welcome all of you to this event. Mrs. Rega teacher, continue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. With great pleasure, let me invite Professor Ismail Marideri, the Dean of English Department, King Abdulaziz University, Saudi Arabia, for his presidential address. Sir, please.
A warm good afternoon to the Saudi friends and a warm good evening to one and all there watching me from India. Today is a day which is going to be marked in golden letters in the history of Jeddah Indian expatriates and in the history of children's literature around the world. Mr. Muhammad Aman, a third grader, has come up with a wonderful piece of literature, a novel. When students are struggling hard on am and an, am and an, Mr. Muhammad Aman has become a man. Yeah, when the students are struggling hard on am and an, Mr. Aman has become a man with his wonderful literary outputs. First of all, I congratulate Mr. Muhammad Aman, a third grader. When I looked at the history of the writers of the world, I found that most of them published books when they were after 10 years old. And you can see in the launching words of Dr. Shashi Tharoor, you will come to know that even Shashi Tharoor started writing at an age of 6, but he didn't get published unless or until he was 10 years old. Mr. Aman, the son of Sunil Kuti and Sophia, is making a history by publishing a book when he's a third grader. And if we look at the work of Mr. Aman, we can easily understand that he has the vision, creativity, and the skill of a writer in delivering the contents and his ideas in a very systematic, coherent manner, which will definitely astonish the adult readers and even the child readers. And it's my pleasure to preside over this book launching function. And first of all, I appreciate Mr. Aman for his work of art. And when he was there on the stage during many of the art festivities here in Jeddah, I used to be astonished at the performance of this gentleman. I can say gentleman. He's a prodigy. He's a kid with a variety of talents. And when he is, doing his acting as an actor on the stage, I used to be astonished at the very masterly performance by this wonderful child. And he is very good at, not only having the artistic skills, but he is very good at organizing things also. At his small age, he has organized one association called, EIPS. We hope that, he would be describing us what is meant by EIPS. And he has certain vision about the environment. He has certain vision about his scientific, know-how about the Earth and the outer space. At a time when metallic hydrogen is going to be the theme of the space engineering, most probably, as Mr. Aman visualized, there would be a time when kids would ask their parents to go into the outer space on a spree. So Mr. Aman's imagination and creativity has definitely come out in flying colors, and he has definitely astonished and amazed his readers, parents, and teachers in a very unique way. And I appreciate his great talents, and I wish him a great success. And once again, I appreciate those relatives and friends of Mr. Aman and Mr. Sunil and Sophia who gathered over here. Sophia has a great name because her father was a great footballer. And, the name and fame is coming to her family in the form of a variety of skills and talents. And so we are very much proud of this family. And it is my pleasure to declare that, this family is quite well known to me, and the family is blessed with a lot of artistic and creative skills. And I feel very much honored to be a part of this great, unique history-making event. And so let's go into the procedures. And we have with us Dr. Shashi. Before we listen to the book launching presentation by Dr. Shashi Tharoor, we have Nufail, please mute your mic. Muhammad Nufail, please mute your mic. Okay, good. It happens sometimes. Don't worry. We have Srimati Delcy Joseph, an eminent academician and principal of Model Public School, Pallipuram, Trivandrum. And, SAHITHY is the organization which has connected to the creativity of Mr. Aman. And when Sunil Said came to me with a copy of this book, I thought of Mr. Binny and Mr. Nazir and Dulcie, madam. And I thought that this is going to be a reality, and it is going to be materialized into a book with the help of this Sahithi, which has been doing a great, commendable service in the field of public book publishing. And it's an organization wherein thousands of teachers all over the world are connected together. And this is going to be an inspiration for the teaching community, because teachers are the real motivators and the real inspirers of the students' talents. And so I found it worthwhile to connect Binni, Sahidi, Nasir, and Delsi madam with these parents of this young, talented, gifted writer, Mr. Aman. And they brought it into reality within a matter of 3 months or 2 months, I think. And a wonderfully designed, wonderfully printed book, which everyone will be proud to keep one with you at your home. And I hope that you all will buy one book, and it is only a matter of $3. And before we listen to the launching presentation by Dr. Shashi Tharoor, the most befitting candidate to launch this book, I request Delsi madam, of course, to give a brief introduction about the book. Thank you very much, Delsi. Go ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Ismail Maritiri, sir. Mrs. Rekha, let me move.
Yeah. Go ahead, Delsi. Rekha teacher, you may call upon Delsi, madam.
But sir, I've been muted. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Now I can speak. Thank you, Ismail sir, for your motivational words. Now it's time to welcome Mrs. Delsi Joseph, Principal, Model Public School, Thiruvananthapuram, to introduce the great work of our Master Raman, Outerspace. Ma'am, please, you're welcome to introduce the book.
Thank you, Mrs. Rekha. Thank you. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Shashi Tharoor MP, presiding the chair, Professor Dr. Ismail Maritiri, Honorable Person Sri Musafir Elam Kulat, dear principals of various schools, the youngest Chief Guest of the day, Master Muhammad Aman and his parents, and all the dignitaries. I am so honored, glad, and excited to introduce the wonderful and amazing book of our little prince, the young novelist Master Muhammad Aman. Master Muhammad Aman is the son of Mr. Sunil Said and Mrs. Sophia Najmuddin, studying in 3rd grade at the International Indian School in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Muhammad Aman is a Trivandrum native with 2 siblings, Sana, Said, and Ayan Muhammad. It is also a matter of pride. Muhammad Aman is the grandson of great Indian football player Najmuddin Titanium. Outerspace is a maiden venture in novel writing by the talented 8-year-old Muhammad Aman. His imagination is quite different from others. The present book stems out of his imagination during difficult COVID days, where traveling to conventional places is restricted for kids, and staying home becomes the new normal. Not only his imagination and interest to express his thoughts in words. When I read this novel, I felt I was traveling to the rocket launching station with the children, Jonathan, Johns, Lisa, and Amanda. The novelist Muhammad Aman was showing me all the things in the rocket. Oh, it's really amazing experience. This novel contains 10 chapters and starts with the chapter Holidays. I believe our little prince Muhammad Aman was dreaming to get 2 years holidays as he enjoys to travel and to do the adventurous activities. As a principal, I could fathom the naughty cutie character of Aman. Even more amazing is he has expressed his dreams and visions in a fascinating fictional story relevant to recent times. The author introduces the characters Jonathan, Johns, Lisa, and Amanda in the first chapter. They were very happy to hear the announcement of a 2 year long holiday from their school. The children convinced their parents for a trip to California. They were so excited to see their grandfather's rocket purchased by him in the year 1972. The readers will get a guided tour and the do's and don'ts before entering into the rocket. The children got a new friend named Rachel, a good rocket rider. Just before voyage to the space, they had a technical problem in the rocket. However, with their strong dream and desire to have a ride in the rocket, they somehow managed to resolve the issue by giving funds to the technician to repair the emergency button. In the sixth chapter, Galaxy, the writer narrates the various planets seen during the voyage. While passing over the Neptune, suddenly the rocket came to a stand still with a big jar. The actions and emotions of the characters expressed in this chapter is really amazing and makes the story lively and real. The teamwork to rescue their friend Lisa when she went out of the rocket is an amazing lesson. Their creative minds started to find out ways to fix the problem. Their quick decision helped them to land the rocket safely in a fishless ocean. They used the rafts to move to the land. Like all children desires to get rewards and appreciation for their activity, these brave kids also got appreciated from the president and police of California. Jonathan, Johns, Lisa, and Amanda became famous in their school. After this accomplishment and the strong endeavor, Mr. Thomas and his wife have the confidence to give any adventurous task to their children. Even for the parent readers, this novel helps us to understand the feelings, interest, dreams, and aspiration of our children. Hats off to our young novelist, Master Muhammad Aman, for your wonderful novel and wish you good luck for your future endeavor. Love you, Master Muhammad Aman. God bless you.
Thank you, Delsi madam.
Thank you, Delzi ma'am, for your wonderful introduction of this great attempt of our young writer. It was really an inspiring and a speech from you. Now, we are stepping ahead to the most colorful item of the day, the book releasing function. It's a great privilege for us to have the eminent personality, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, the Honorable Member of Parliament, writer, diplomat, and also a vibrant speaker, was consented to release the first novel, Outerspace, written by our budding artist, Master Aman. Now, to the words of Dr. Shashi Tharoor.
Friends, I'm Shashi Tharoor, and I'm delighted to be here to launch a new book by a bright young third grader, Muhammad Aman, a novel called Outerspace. I'm impressed, first of all, that SAHITHY Publications in Thiruvananthapuram have taken up this project and decided to publish a novel by a third grader. I had begun writing at the age of 6 myself, but I didn't appear in print till I was 10 years old. So congratulations, Muhammad Aman. You are well ahead of me. His father, Sunil Esputi, an NRI from Thiruvananthapuram, had written to me from Saudi Arabia telling me about his bright son's remarkable achievement. And in the normal circumstances of the pre-COVID world, we would have got together and launched the book together in Thiruvananthapuram. But sadly, we are obliged now to do this extraordinary celebration virtually. Let me then say to everyone concerned, the son, the proud father, and the readers, we hope, of this book, as well as the publishers who've had the courage to bring it out. It is wonderful to encourage young talent. The fact of the matter is that as far as school children writing novels is concerned, as far as I'm concerned, we can't get enough of that. I think that young people should be encouraged to explore their creative talents, to use their creative talents, to use their absolutely wonderful imaginations to tell stories that other people would enjoy reading. And what young Muhammad Aman has done is to talk about school children getting the opportunity to travel out into space. And to my mind, this is an extraordinary use of his imagination. I hope with some science as well in it, as well as an awareness of the extraordinary possibilities of modern technology. And at the same time, I would like to congratulate Muhammad Aman for his passion, his imagination, and his creativity. To my mind, these are all qualities that will hold him in good stead. Perhaps he'll grow up to become a full-time writer. Perhaps he'll do something quite different. Maybe he'll be a doctor or an engineer, as so many Malayali parents want. Perhaps instead, he will be working in politics and public service, as some of us think is a worthwhile thing to do. But in whatever he does, having exercised his imagination, having developed his creativity, will turn out to be indispensable. In the world in which we live, it is all the more important to be able to think out of the box. Just regurgitating what we are taught in school is not going to equip us to face the world of the 21st century, the world of artificial intelligence, of machine learning, of robotics, when so many intelligence, of machine learning, of robotics, when so many innovations are coming up that we are completely unfamiliar with because they can't be learned out of a textbook. It is precisely the original thinkers like Muhammad Aman who will be able to take advantage of what the world has to offer in the years ahead. Let me congratulate him. Let me encourage him to keep up his focus on his talent and his passion for writing. That too will hold you in good stead, Muhammad, wherever you go and whatever you do, because the ability to write clearly and coherently and to persuade people that what you've written is worth their time to read, that is something that will be useful to you, whatever profession you undertake in future. So congratulations, Muhammad Aman. Good luck. And with these words, I'm very proud to launch your novel, Outerspace. All the very best for its success. Congratulations to you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Tharoor. It was really a great experience to hear you. And let me congratulate Muhammad Aman for getting such a wonderful opportunity. Now, it's time to receive the first copy of the book, and the copy will be received by Sri Musaffir Elamkulat, editor, Malayalam News, Jeddah. I cordially invite Mr. Musaffir Elamkulat to receive the first copy of the book Outerspace. Sir, you please.
Good evening. Can you see the cover?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a great pleasure to me and a great privilege to receive this first copy of Outerspace virtually from the great writer, one of the best parliamentarians, and the distinguished diplomat, Dr. Shashi Tharoor. Outerspace, as the speaker said before, our child prodigy, young writer Muhammad Aman. In this preface of this book, our Honorable Consul, Present Information Indian Consulate, has written that this is a dance around the words. As I say in Malayalam, വാക്കുകൾക്ക് ചുറ്റുമുള്ള നൃത്തം. Our Hamna Mariam, our consul, Present Information, has written in the preface. As the introduction says, the holidays, trip to California, a great surprise, rocket launching, inside the rocket, the galaxy, rocket crash, landing the rocket. A science fiction, I think this is a...
Hello there.
Can you hear?
Yes, very much.
Okay.
So you're audible.
Okay, in the science fiction, I think in Malayalam, C. Radhakrishnan and Medil Radhakrishnan, two Radhakrishnans are very famous science fiction writers in Kerala, in Malayalam literature. As a third standard student like Muhammad Aman, I think he is a highly imaginative, and as the speaker said, the space subject very interestingly he illustrated. And the SAHITHY publication, Trivandrum, I mean the layout, the graphics, everything is very well designed, as Dr. Ismail Maruderi indicates before. Mattam Vayanailude, the change through reading. This is the slogan of the SAHITHY here. So, the final stage of the great adventure. So, I had an adventurous 4 friends as we സഹപാഠികളുടെ കുട്ടികളുടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സിന്റെ ഈ യാത്രയെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള a beautifully written book. A 3rd ക്ലാസ്സുകാരൻ, 3rd standard, Muhammad Aman. So the great parents, my family friends, Sophia is a ജിദ്ദയിലെയും ജിദ്ദക്ക് അകത്തും പുറത്തും പ്രശസ്തയായിട്ടുള്ള സംഗീതജ്ഞയാണ്. അതുപോലെ സുനിൽ ഒരു ഡ്രാമാറ്റിസ്റ്റ് കൂടിയാണ്, നാടക പ്രവർത്തകനാണ്. അപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഇവരുടെ മകൻ മുഹമ്മദ് അമാന് എല്ലാവിധ ആശംസകളും. All the best and all the congratulations to the proud parents too. And I am very much happy to release these books, to receive the book from Dr. Shashi Tharoor MP, and thank you so much.
Well said, Mr. Muzaffar. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, it's a great privilege, sir. Now it's a great privilege to welcome Dr. Muzaffar Hasan, Principal, International Indian School, Jeddah. Guest of the day. Sir, you are welcome. Dr. Muzaffar Hasan.
Hello, good evening, everyone present in this
Yes, sir,
book
you're
release
honorable.
ceremony. I'm greatly delighted to be the part of this book release ceremony, where one of the wonderful children of my school is being honored by virtue of writing a fiction, a science fiction entitled The Outerspace. As many of the participants and the dignitaries have spoken a lot on this occasion, and particularly when any occasion is graced by a seasoned politician and legendary diplomat, ex-diplomat like Shashi Tharoor. So it's my good luck to be the part of this function, book release ceremony. Aman, of course, is one of the Indian prodigies who has made not only his parents proud, but the entire Indian community in general and the International Indian School, Jeddah in particular. So congratulations to Aman. He is really an extraordinary child of ordinary parents. And I can very proudly say that every great thing has a small beginning, and this child has started doing this small piece of literary work, which of course is going to revolutionize the entire generation of the young children, the young stargazers, who will really be inspired and motivated by this literary work of Master Aman. I feel honored and I congratulate Master Aman and his parents for future success and endeavor in the time to come. He is, of course, like one of the best Indian prodigies, like Aisha Aziz, who I remember when she was a 15-year-old girl, she was honored with the license of being a pilot, a student pilot. And this child has really done a wonderful piece of work, and we are proud of him. And he is an inspiration, and he is a motivation for all the children of his age group and for the future generation children. Say once again, congratulations to Mr. Master Aman and his parents and the entire Indian community. And thank you very much, all the dignitaries, to spare your valuable times to participate in this function. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your enlightening words. Now it's time to start our felicitations. First of all, I would like to invite Dr. C.H. Ibrahim Kutti, Chairman, Reset Kerala. And he's one of the vibrant figures in and out of Kerala, organizing so many educational programs. And now let's please listen to Dr. C.H. Ibrahim, sir. Sir, please, you're welcome.
Yes. Good evening to everyone present in this meeting. It's a matter of pride for Reset and SAHITHY to host this book releasing ceremony. The Outerspace is a novel written by Muhammad Aman, a talented 8-year-old studying in the 3rd grade. Outerspace is a maiden venture in novel written by this talented young boy. Congratulations, Muhammad Aman, on achieving so much at such a young age. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my appreciations to his proud parents and teachers. Muhammad Aman, you are true inspiration for all the students, especially who gathered here today. Wishing you all the success. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, we would like to call upon Sri Hashim Abbas to felicitate in this occasion. You're welcome, Sri Hashim Abbas. Sir, can you hear me? Mr. Hashim Abbas?
He is not here.
Okay, sir. Hope he will join us later. Now, with great privilege, I would like to welcome Sri Palliyara Sridharan, sir, Chairman, Balasahithy Institute, Kerala, to speak on the occasion. Sir, you're welcome.
Sir, not in the line. Please invite next guest.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry, it's not online. So, hope he will rejoin us later. Now, let me invite Mrs. Mohsina Abdul Ghaffur from Malappuram. Mrs. Mohsina Abdul Ghaffur.
Assalamualaikum.
Sir?
Can you hear me?
Yes, of course. Ma'am, you're audible. May please go ahead.
I guess my video is off. First of all, I would like to thank responsible for the students, except of course Mr. Muhammad Aman's parents, for giving me this opportunity, of course, to share my joy and happiness in being able to be part of our little
The voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello?
Musina, your voice is breaking. Sorry to tell you.
I think she has got some connection problem. Range.
Yeah, maybe connectivity issue.
Sir, shall I proceed to call upon the next guest? Shall we wait for Mrs. Mosina?
Yes, like Mr. Martin said.
Rekha, text her that so that she can join later when the signal is strong there.
Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you, Mrs. Mosina. Hope to join with you later. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Kumar to felicitate in this great occasion. You're welcome, Mr. Kumar.
Mr. Kumar is not here. Please invite another guest.
Okay, sir. So next, I would like to invite Mrs. Zamina, Headmistress, International Indian School, Jeddah, to felicitate on this great occasion. Ma'am, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for this invite and for giving me the opportunity to attend this session, wherein my very own child, Aman Mohammed's book has been released. Thank you so much for this invitation. It's a moment of pride and honor for all of us here at ISJ, especially 3 to 5 block students and teachers, to see our very own boy, Aman Mohammed, making this mark for himself in this field of literature. To see him achieve this rare feat of becoming the youngest novelist, that is an occasion which calls for celebration for all of us here. My hearty congratulations to the boy. Aman, I am very happy to see you. All the time these speakers are sharing their views here. I could see your expressions in the face, and it really delights me to see that expression of happiness and cheerfulness on your face. If you remember last time I saw you all, it was in one of the talent shows which was conducted on the occasion of Children's Day, right? And I spoke to you all, and I could see on that occasion many of you had been participating, sharing your views and displaying your hidden talents. And after I had spoken to your class teacher, Mrs. Willow, I realized that you are a very versatile boy who takes interest not only in writing books, but you are into sports, you are into music. So it is very good to see, and the publishers should be appreciated, because they had given this chance to the boy to bring his novel to the view of the public. That is something which is very encouraging, and it is a sign of encouragement for the boys who are talented and they want their work to be brought into the notice of the public. And I also would like to congratulate his parents and his teachers for being his support and a driving force in converting this dream of his to reality. We as individuals should take lessons from this act of the boy, because if you see, he had written this novel at a time when the entire world had been suffering and they had been struggling to cope with the changes that have been brought about due to online teaching. But he was the boy, like Dr. Ismail said, that when students are struggling to find the difference between an and am, he is the boy who has written a complete novel. So that is really very appreciable. And He has, and what I would say is that students at his age, they struggle to remember the names of the planets, and he has written a complete story on this. So very, very appreciable it is. My advice to the boy is that you as an individual should understand the power of pen. Your words matter a lot. Your words can have a very impact on the society. So I would like you to use your pen, your writing, positively, wisely, to spread the message of love and peace in the society. You can be the change, and you can be an inspiration. You had converted that moment of distress into a moment of opportunity, and you have come up with this great work of novel. My wishes to you. I expect that you succeed in life and you be a motivation and inspiration to your class students. ISJ is proud of you, your classmates are proud of you, your teachers are proud of you. We all are proud of you for your this feat. Be an inspiration, and be a positive force for all of us here in ISJ. Thank you so much, and best of wishes to you. Make a mark for yourself in the world of literature. Stay focused and stay confident, child. Wish to see you back during the regular school hours. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was so nice to hear you, a loving teacher and also a mentor. No wonder Muhammad Aman has become such a young, budding artist. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I'd like to invite Mrs. Malati Das, Principal, Global Indian School, Ajman. Ma'am, you're welcome.
Sorry, Maldidas is cannot able to join here. Please go ahead for next.
It's okay, sir. Now, we would like to invite Mr. Mohana Chandran from Global Indian School, who is also a writer of English novels. Sir,
Sorry,
you're welcome.
it's not available. I don't know. It was there, but it's already left.
I think Mosina is back with a stronger signal.
Okay, sir.
Let her rejoin.
Hope the remaining guests will join us soon. So now our list of the felicitations are over.
Yeah,
so
Mosina,
shall we?
We can listen to Mosina. I think
Anybody else remaining to felicitate in this occasion?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yes, Mosina. Yeah, I think
Yes,
Mosina.
I am here.
Yeah. Okay.
If Mosina ma'am is okay, now let's listen to Mosina.
Okay.
I hope you can hear me properly.
Join us?
Better right now. Assalamu alaikum. I am joining from India, which is why the connection is quite superb here. I apologize for that. Firstly, I'd like to share how incredibly honored I feel to be a part of this occasion where we are sharing our joy and happiness in this incredible achievement that our little Aman has achieved, mashallah. Like Mr. Mariteri said, and the headmistress before me, when most of his peers are still figuring out how to put words together to form meaningful sentences, he has not just put words together, but whole sentences in chapters to so coherently, in fact, to tell us a story about 4 little children, just like himself. And mashallah, he has done it so well that, but I am not really, what can I say, surprised, because I've known Aman since he joined Malarwadi at the age of 4, I guess. And since then, he has, since a very young age, he has shown his capability of using his imagination in such a way that, when he portrays a story, it seems so real. And incredibly, mashallah, now he has taken his talent one step further and is now able to not just tell his stories in such a way that people will believe him, but he is also capable of doing it with words, written words, which is an incredible achievement, mashallah. For a boy of 9 years, it's, mashallah, I cannot express how happy I am and how impressed I am with his work. And especially right now in this age where the visual media has taken up most of our kids' times, and most of our kids, spend so much time on this, what do you call, imagination eating machines. He has stuck to his roots, and he still uses his God-given ability to imagine and put this thing into words. And it gives me great hope for our next generation, that that books still provide that wonder. Words still has the power to inculcate in our kids this beautiful world of imagination. And I cannot go without saying that Aman, his backbone is of course his parents. Having known Sofita and Sunilka for a few years, I can safely say, I can even guarantee that, they are the kind of parents who provide all the support and encouragement that their kids need to develop any talent, any ability that their kids have. And it is of course that this backbone, this encouragement that his parents have provided, that has, pushed Aman to this achievement. In fact, this event, the array of vibrant personalities that are present in this very event is a tribute to their ability to encourage their kids, in the best possible manner to excel in whatever they choose to be. And I'm super proud of both Sofita and Sunilka for doing this, for their tireless hard work in this manner. Aman, my dear boy, this is an excellent achievement on your part, and I'm sure this is only the beginning, and we will for certain see more and better and much more vibrant works from you from the future. You have set your standards very high as it is, so we are expecting better. We are expecting more excellent works from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Mrs. Mohsina, your words reveal your passion and affection for that wonder kid, and sure, he will perform better in the coming future. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now,
Rekha, let me cut in for a while, because since we have almost exhausted all the facilitators, I just want to tell you that Aman had a dream when he was maybe 7 years old. He used to tell his mom that one day I will be honored in presence of esteemed personalities, wherein Dr. Ismail would be speaking well of me. Now Mr. Aman is blessed, not Mr. Dr. Ismail, but Dr. Shashi Tharoor, the eminent writer and the diplomat and the politician and the promise of future India, who spoke well of Mr. Aman. And Aman, with his, sight, with a lot of imagination and organizing capacity, has definitely dazzled us with his words. As Hamna Mariam rightly said, he was really dancing around the words with his very thought-provoking imagination. I think, Miss Rekha teacher, now it is time for Mr. Aman to speak some words.
Sure. Yes, sure,
we are all eagerly waiting
course,
for him.
sir.
Yeah, we'll be listening to him, and he has certain ideas which will definitely ignite the minds of the teachers and parents, and of course the publishers as well, because child is the father of the man, as Wordsworth rightly said. We are going to learn from Mr. Aman as well. Okay, let's listen to Mr. Aman, and Rekha, please call him.
Okay, sir. So it's time to listen to the author of Outerspace, our 8-year-old author, Muhammad Aman. And
yes, Aman.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected Dr. Shashi Tharoor sir, MP of Tirunelveli.
You're welcome.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he's speaking. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected Dr. Shashi Tharoor sir, MB of Thiruvananthapuram, respected school principal and headmistress, respected all other members in this meeting, and my dear friends, relatives, and all frequent supporters, very good evening to one and all. Today is a great day for me. I've never expected that at this age I'll be writing a book and it will be published. I love reading and I read a lot of books. And on the way, someday I thought of writing one, and Outerspace was born. It all happened just because of the support from my ummi, vapi, and my siblings. They've encouraged and supported in every level to make my small book published in such a big event. Publishing a book was not all in my mind. I just wrote one, which was forwarded by my father to Dr. Ismail Marderi uncle, who in return has given this idea of publishing it as a book. Then came SAHITHY Publications, who has taken this for publishing. Thanks for the encouragement and support, Dr. Ismail uncle, Mini uncle, and Nasir uncle from SAHITHY Publications. I have to give more thanks to Her Excellency Hamna Mariam ma'am to have great encouraged introduction message was given to my book with the help of Musafir uncle. Thanks a lot. More color was added into this event when the famous personality, our own Member of Parliament, Dr. Shashi Tharoor sir, came forward for the release of my book. Though everyone told me that I am the youngest novelist, I knew that Shashi Tharoor sir has written a book at the age of 6, much ahead of me. But I was super excited when he mentioned that his first book was published only at the age of 10, and I am far ahead of him. I'm feeling more proud, and that inspires me to read and write more. Thanks a lot, Shashi Tharoor sir. Without the help of God Almighty, it won't be possible at all. It won't be possible at all. I really bow my head to Allah for showering His blessings on me throughout this journey and making all things favorable in my way. And it's a big pleasure to see my friends who are out there to support me. Thanks for your big, valuable support. Please keep supporting me. I request everyone to purchase this and read this book and provide valuable comments. Thanks a lot, everyone. A big thank you from my heart. Mwah.
You did it in a unique way. You impressed it.
Okay. We feel like hugging you, my dear child.
You introduced us such a vibrant little genius.
Of course. We feel like hugging you, my dear child. Thank you so much for your vibrant words. Like as our Marderi sir said, he's really a motivator for all the teachers and even the elders. Thank you so much, my dear. So I think it's time to wind up with the word of thanks. Shall I?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, go ahead. Binny.
So, with great honor and privilege, let me invite Sri Binny Sahithy, Chairman of Sahithy International.
Let me cut in again. A word about Mr. Binny's Binny Sahithy.
You should say
Sahithy, the organization.
A word about Binny Sahithy.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Respected son,
making this idea.
Dr. Shashi Tharoor MB.
Okay. Go ahead.
And distinguished guests, especially Master Muhammad Aman, the world's youngest writer. A child's imagination is an adult's greatest desire. When that imagination goes hand in hand with the ability to dance around with the words, the result is magical, as young Aman in outer space has brought about. This word wrote Her Excellency Hamna Mariam IFS, her forward text. Thank you, Her Excellency Hamna Mariam IFS. My dears, I am very happy to revealing sincere thanks for the all guests and participants for the Aman's book releasing function. Thank you very much. Good night, child.
Okay.
Hello.
Now,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And you made everything possible by putting his words into print and adding colors to that wonderful dream of our Master Aman. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I think with your all, the permission of all the great guests of the day, shall we wind up, sir?
yeah, we
can cover this function, I think, with a song of Sophia. What about you, Ismail, sir?
I
Of
don't know
course,
if it's the right
we will
time.
love to. We will love to enjoy one more melody from Mrs. Sophia.
Okay, we'll wind up with the melody from the writer's mother. That's another.
Of course.
New title.
Yes, sir. Of course, a melodious beginning and a melodious ending.
Yeah, please.
It will be really a great thing. Mrs. Sophia, please.
Yeah.
Can anyone please suggest any song for me to sing? Actually, I don't know which song to be sung now. Hello?
You can choose one of your choices.
You can sing a victory song, either in Hindi or in your own language.
Let her sing in Hindi, because most of the listeners were from northern part.
Yes.
Good.
जो किसी का हो गया प्यार ही में हो गया ये जिंदगी उसी की है सुनाएगी ये रास्ता क्षमा मेरे मज़ार की सुनाएगी दास्तां क्षमा मेरे मज़ार की फिज़ा में भी खिली नहीं ये कली अनार की जिसे मज़ार मत कहो किसे मज़ार मत कहो ये महल है प्यार का ये जिंदगी उसी की है जो किसी का हो गया प्यार ही में हो गया ये जिंदगी उसी की है Thank you.
Now let's call it a day. Thank you very much for everyone. And once again, okay.
Thank you so much, Sophia, for your lovely show. And this night has become really unforgettable for me too. Thank you, everyone. Sir,
Thank you,
yes,
everyone.
sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we can call off the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Aman, come up with new ventures. Best wishes. Thank you.
All the best, Dr. Mohammed Aman.
Sahidhi and Reset and everyone. Thank you very much, especially to the proud parents, Sophia and Sunil. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It is available in Amazon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.